So this is Barry with Colorado Custom, and today we are going to be installing one of our gun magnets. So what you have in the box is an information card, the actual gun magnet with 3M tape, and that is all we're going to be using today. But we also send concrete anchors and screws if you wanted to mount it in your gun safe. So we're going to go ahead and pull out the magnet and the foam, and what we're going to do is stick this to a firearm that is cleared. There is nothing in it. We're going to stick it on there like so, and we're going to make sure that where we want to put it, it's going to fit. And we just want as flat of a possible as we can get, flat as an option as we can get to mount it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and stick the foam on the magnet. So we're just going to put the gray side on the back side of the magnet like that. You just want to make sure that this is clean. You can wipe this with alcohol too. The higher the percentage, the better. If you can get the really high, like 99% or 90, I think it's like 93% alcohol. I'm just going to be using wax and grease remover in the video. So we're going to just make sure this is all clean there. And we're just going to wait for that to dry. And while we wait for that to dry, I'll go ahead and get the backing peeled off of the tape. And we're going to go ahead and stick the tape right on there like that. We're just going to make sure that it's on there really good. Okay, so now we just want to make sure, get a good idea of where we're going to want to put this on the dash. And I think that's going to be a pretty good option there. So what we're going to want to do now is very carefully, we are going to heat this plastic up and get the mold release out. So I'm going to be using a torch. You can also use a lighter. You just want to have some sort of way to heat this plastic up. And you're going to see like a shine come up to the surface of the plastic. You don't want to stay anywhere for too long. And once you, if you can see that shine, once you do that, you want to turn your torch off and put it in a safe place away from carpet. And then you're going to use your high percentage rubbing alcohol, or in this case wax and grease remover, and you are just going to get that wiped down while it's still really warm. And then I will probably re-wet my rag and just wipe it one last time now that it's a little bit cooler. And as you can see, the dash changes colors where that mold release is now removed from the plastic. And now what we're going to do is just with it mounted, just like it would be on the gun. If you're going to be using a red dot sight, you'll want to mount it and check for clearance with it however you're going to want to use it. So like that wouldn't clear but I'm not using a red dot handgun, so this is going to work just perfect for what I need to do. And so now what we're going to do is just peel this backing off of the 3M tape like that, and we're just going to go ahead and stick it right where we want it, right like that. And then we can pull the handgun off and just give it nice firm pressure to get it to mount. And then this is where, once you get this mounted, you're going to want to wait a good 24 hours before actually using it. And just like that, that is how you go and mount the magnet in without using the screws and screwing holes into the dash. So now that would fit on there, and it's nice and handy if you ever needed it.